Oh, welcome to No Excuse Terror. It's your girl Marissa here. Getting ready to do a collector read for you guys on this lovely day. This is Thursday, guys, and I hope you guys have enjoyed your week thus far. Sending nothing but love and light to my family. They laid my cousin to rest today, so we're sending nothing but love and encouragement to my family. So let's get into it. This is for all signs, earth, fire, water, and air. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Welcome to No Excuse Terror. This is your girl Marissa here. Getting ready to do a quick collective read for you guys. And I hope this video finds you guys well. If you are new to this channel, guys, welcome. Feel free to look around. You may like what you see at times. You might like what you hear. But whatever you guys do at all times, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for your girl so you'll know when your girl posts. This will be a blackout read. This is also a general read as well as a timeless. So whenever you guys see this video, it may be a message in it for you guys. If not, I just appreciate you guys even stopping by and checking out what to be in you guys' energy, who's around you. If this is not your read, it could resonate in different ways. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You already know what I said. If the shoe don't fit, don't be putting them bitches on. And also, this is 18 plus, so your discretion is advised. So govern yourself accordingly. Let's get in and see what the messages are for the collective today as a unit and as a whole. I was just looking at the news. It said something about earthquakes everywhere. Ooh, a lot came out. I don't know why somebody's still trying to call in on me right now. It's not gonna work. Okay, let's see what's going on. We got sudden wealth here in the reverse with the distant horizon. So somebody was working on something. They're thinking about what they were working on. That work that they did. They're not going to get that payout that they wanted. They wanted that great fortune. It's got something to do with this wealthy man. What's going on, huh? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Something about stability. Yeah, somebody's going to be in despair. They're not fit to get whatever this sudden wealth is. In the past, they could have got this great fortune. You know, somebody was thinking about their stability if this is not a wealthy man for some work that they had hands on and did with their own two fingers. They put themselves in a situation that they now hold in their forehead in despair. Because somebody really thought that the loyalty, something about loyalty, something about a journey. So, somebody could have went on a journey, somebody could have traveled. You got a mature man here. Two of mature men to do some work. What we talking about? Spirit. So well here in the reverse. Somebody was in despair about money. Somebody could have been awarded something through the courts or do some kind of spiritual law. Whoever this individual is in your family, whether male or female. Yeah, they ain't expecting anything to get this unexpected income in the reverse. Somebody is left out impoverished from two relationships they was working in because somebody been found false. Something about somebody was to do some kind of work, but somebody's not in the coffin. Somebody ain't getting the message. Somebody's not concerned because somebody was a thief the whole time. Only locking people up energetically, physically, spiritually, out their head, off their path. Main female here in the reverse. Yeah, the community is in the reverse because of expectations for the privileged lady to be in a reverse and with bad health. Judgment was called down on this shit. Take what resonates and leave the rest. As you know, this is not everybody's story. I'm just pulling cards, child. I'm just pulling cards. Yeah, somebody could be seen as the official at this particular point in time. See what's going on. Somebody could have been mixing and matching, huh? See what's going on. So this could have something to do with a karmic lover and the family. It's something about great fortune. See, somebody was satisfied. This karmic lover take interest. This could be a Cancer. This person is worried now. This karmic lover that could have traveled somewhere was satisfied doing these on the winning streak it looked like, but then now somebody worried because it's something about a sacrifice. Something didn't stick to you. Something here about you being fickle and I'm not caring, and I'm hearing not a good lover, so somebody could be held up from you. Yeah, somebody was battling you energetically, but your free will, though, you are still found to be the Empress. Something has been exposed. Yeah, somebody was doing some, something was being exposed about your good news that was coming in. The fact that somebody could have been exposed on practicing new skills of witchcraft on a single celibate individual that uses their intuition, yeah, because they know somebody had options and they wanted to battle somebody and win at all costs. I got a 7 of Cups here, options. Somebody also creating illusions of confusions and wanting somebody to be talking crazy about someone. 5 of Wands energy here. Because somebody was borrowing or begging or being trying to balance the situation. Somebody could have been juggling a lover. Yeah, something got laid to rest. This could have been happening when you was in separation from somebody. But you released this burden, or somebody released something. What's going on here? Yeah, good news. Somebody got the news about somebody being in flighty energy. 9 of Wands here. With all that bragging ball. Take one. King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Because somebody did not want somebody to partner up to. Because in the reverse with the Death card. Somebody wanted somebody to move on. King of Cups. Yeah, this guy has something to do with a Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. Somebody was suspicious about somebody being emotionally stable with their ancestors or reaches the spiritual guides. A star. See, somebody could have lied about somebody not having an intuition as well. And now they're under judgment for the love. We got the Temperance here, so something is balancing out somebody. Just pulling cards, whatever comes out, comes out. You don't know if it's your story, you don't know if it's mine. Let's get some more messages and see what else you guys need to know. Your highest good. Okay, we got the Empress on the board. The Divine Feminine came out twice. What's going on? You got the Fool. So it was like you were innocent in this whole situation. You was original as well. Somebody could have seen you as being foolish or careless. You got a lot of youth to you, even if you are older. You got new beginnings coming. See, this could be rushing in. Big changes that's coming for you guys. I'm trying to tell you. 6 of Wands. Recognition, success, victory, winnings. Triumphing over things. Somebody back there could be sad. Feeling a sense of loss, grief, despair, abandonment. Because maybe somebody was changing your will in the past, causing you a disorder in the fact that you were prosperous, abundant. This love message, a romance proposal, that only gave you the inability to not move forward here. because of some kind of contract you didn't even know that you signed up for in relationship. That's the truth. The Lovers here in the reverse with a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Somebody that lies all the time, devious. Could be impotent, non-prejudiced, a liar, a devious person. You know, one whose main focus is self-promotion. Yeah, somebody got the message that you got good news. And something that now this individual is hopeless. This person could be full of despair right now because they don't have the star. The star's in the reverse for them. So, and therefore they don't get this unexpected change in finances. Actually, they're going through a financial disaster, bankruptcy, huge losses. This person even lacked motivation, you know. Yeah, because they was a warlock. That's why their creativity is blocked. They also blocked for something here from the past. Because of their past mistakes. Damn. Something's returning from the past. Huh? Your hope, your happiness, your family, your reunions is coming in on an all-time high. So you done shed old beliefs and you let go of people, possessions, things that don't no longer serve you. You did your soul searching on this conflict or what kept you trapped at one particular point in time in you guys' life, and you ready for everything that's due to you. I know that's right, Colette. What's going on here? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's see what's going on. You ready? Because you already know what it is and what it ain't. So let's see. Yeah, fools go. You know when something's real, and you also know the fake when you see it now. What's going on? Forgiveness does not mean access. Self-respect. You know when something's real and when it's not. And you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, explain yourself. What's understood don't need to be explained. You can forgive somebody, but you don't have to allow them access back into you guys' lives. It's about self-respect, about drawing a line in the dirt, the sand, you know? Especially with somebody that was pretending as if they were not watching you. That was a mastermind, you know? That was the person trying to plot and plan. They had the big bulbous head. This person could also be bald head. Don't have to be. Always watching you and stuff. Thinking that you're going to let them get back in so they can stifle off you some more and not give you nothing. What's the matter? Fool go. What's this going on? Pretending not to be watching you. That was the mastermind plan. But these individuals was gathering in secret, trying to set you up, pretending not to be watching you, but trying to set you up. Make it make sense with this fool's goal. All communication has now been cut off. You're not playing with these individuals. These people can't be trusted, but spirit can't be bought. I'm trying to tell you. You giving them your forgiveness, but they don't have access to you anymore. You got your self-respect. And you also have the yellow butterfly, new fresh friendships and happiness and joy. And you're embracing the positivity of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody was pretending not to be watching you anyways. But you could have got a ringing in your left ear. This is your angels, the spirit guides, trying to communicate with you to pay attention to your surroundings. Your spirit gifts are awakening. You can forgive these individuals. But that don't give them access to this mastermind that's gathering in secret, trying to set you up, trying to expose you, but expose themselves instead. With a fool gold having asses. You know what you say, Coletta? That's water under the bridge. Now, you forgive, but they don't have access to you. And what's understood don't need to be explained. I know that's right. Because they was out here pretending that they didn't see you. You know what I'm saying? But your angels, the spiritual guides told you otherwise. They was attacking you because they were jealous of your looks. That's why they weren't really trying to look. Yeah, they tried to hit you, but that shit's been returned as well. And the mastermind of all people tried to hit you and got hits back. The destiny swap done reverse. Come on now. Yeah, right back to this warlock. Access is denied. Karmic debts is being paid now. Yeah, influence ends where your awareness begins. So this warlock cannot influence you to swap your destiny with this mastermind and son of a gun. Yeah, they shocked them envy. But still the betrayal stings for you. But you exposed the schemes. And they weren't ready, collective. They really thought that Destiny Swap was going to get up off the ground. But you and this warlock, soul ties are now broken. So you could have had a soul tie with a warlock. You know what I'm saying? That happens. Especially if you're very intuitive. So, this person that wanted to influence you to give up your energy, they wanted you to do what they wanted you to do, you know? And if you didn't do what they wanted you to do, then they wanted to try to hex you, and curse you, wasp you. Pay attention to who is around you and take a closer look at the negative energy that may be surrounding you, this damn warlock. Because whatever they've been doing in the dark, honey, has not come to the light. What came to the light about this warlock? They're going to learn today. I know that's right, Spirit. Speak, Spirit. Influence ends where your awareness begins, baby. The weight has been lifted off of you guys' shoulders. You ain't got nothing to explain to nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's for them to do. Try to get the masses to believe what they talk about. Something huge is waiting for you. Do not rush to confront. You ain't explaining yourself to nobody or confront nobody either. You know what it is. I move by results. They know you move by results, collective. And you are looking at them like they quite pathetic because you know this person love to make trouble, but they weren't ready. They was not ready. They feeling caged in like an animal right now because it's your confidence that they can't stand. But you are an alchemist, and you know what I think. They can't stand you. Look, they can't sit you either. Since you was a child, you was a target to this family cult. So these could be even older individuals, you know what I'm saying, in you guys' family. That's wondering why you still here. Wow, pay attention to who around you at this time, because you are highly favored and divinely protected. So whatever they was doing in the dark harvest, yeah, they're going to be trying to run from their karma, but there's going to be no escape. Somebody, this warlock definitely going to learn today. Yeah, what if it's a learned spirit? They underestimated your foundation that you stand on. They're going to learn about no schemes or they can sabotage you with. And they're going to learn that you stand unshaken. Because something huge is waiting for you. See, you with that warlock, that whole entire setup was a setup. You know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to. If you married a warlock, you know what I'm saying? You was engaged to a warlock. You was in a serious relationship with somebody for years. That shit was a setup. You move by results. Huh? They ignored their spiritual warning when it came down to you. Now they feeling trapped like an animal and shit. The whole community. What you say, spirit? Because you walk in your ancestors' strength, power today and every day. Aki Ashe. Your heart is genuine. So nobody's listening. They try to run from their karma, but there's no escape. And there's no excuses here on the No Excuse channel. And therefore no one's listening to the excuses, the gaslighting, the deflecting. Nobody's listening to that anymore. Someone is talking about you. We know since you was a child, somebody been talking about you. Okay? Where they see it, they fake the moment that they took them at their words. And somebody that was listening to somebody, a lot of people ain't listening. And the ones that did and is still their own fate when they took somebody that's scheming to sabotage that they were. Your name is causing chaos now amongst this little group. The whole tie where it was set up with, that ignored their spiritual warnings. You are highly favored and divinely protected. There is no bad blood. You don't have no bad blood for these individuals. The bridges just burnt. They're trying to run from their karma right now, but there's no excuse. Because they're going to have to own up to all these fake pictures and the profiles. You underestimated your foundation that you stand on. But there's no scheming. You can't sabotage. You stand unshaken. They try to shadow ban you and things. They try to shadow ban you. So whoever sealed their fate the moment that they took somebody at their word with the shadow banning situation. Everybody want to call in, but not so much, not right now. You're not just hearers of the word, but you also doers. See, they ignore this spiritual warning. And you radiate authority that doesn't beg for that validation. There's no bad blood, it's just the bridges burned. You know what I'm saying? Because these people wishing death on you, but now they're bound into their own work. So here about some sand, baby. Could be graveyard dirt. Yeah, your name causes chaos now because Spirit getting ready to settle a score. It started as a love for your spirituality, but then it grew into a career. This is what you do, collective. And now this group, somebody done put this whole group in danger. Nobody's listening. You are a whole, present, and centered. You don't rush or you don't chase. The past loses its control now because the spells are not broken. They don't want to find out what happened. You can't explain their actions right now. They can't because they didn't understand what's happening. But it's just that you taking back everything that somebody stole from you. That's all. Yeah. You're holding back from an emotional, unstable ass individual that could be out here playing dumb. And you will find out now or later about some shit that somebody sent a special attack to you. Well, not everything, a price is for everything. Somebody got to pay the price. They're trying to shadow ban you, trying to cover you up, isolate you, all that. Yeah, somebody getting the message now. They getting the message. You have many enemies that's getting ready to get this message, especially this kitchen witch, that they know that you know about them. And they knew better. They shared something of yours on their social media. Yeah. The attacks weren't accident. They can't even compete with you. You survived. And you're harder to touch, read, and or break. The attempts to limit you and just unlock the limits list in you. Speak, spirit. Somebody stalking your page and getting pissed off because of this. Dark ass witch that connects to your bloodline. They get ready to be blotted out. Not just hearers of the word, but doers. See, somebody realized the rumors wasn't true. Many people in your bloodline get that note. But now they want you to wait for them while they pay a price. This group, they put a lot of people in danger. A destructive end is approaching. Yeah. What's going on? You see straight through these folks. Yeah, you do. Blaming each other. Can I outsmart you? But scrambling and frustrated, whispering about your past. Just wasting their time trying to tap into your emotions. It's something about the tree roots, spiritual development, not usually seen to the eyes of people. I am healthy, wealthy, wise, and divinely protected. They know what time it is. Many people here in your bloodline is paying this price. Because you are the divine collector. Give me some here on this dark ass witches that are connected to your bloodline that will be blotted out. Every gift arrives with purpose. And your reputation speaks for itself. Evil comes in different form. And the storm is coming even though they may not feel the rain. You just walk away because there's a fate clash. Your destiny don't have nothing to do with these folks. They realizing the rumors weren't true. You are full with inner power, and the past stays where it will belong. In the past, you ready for what's to come next. But you got flies around you. Persistent when it comes to your change. Face your shadows with comfort and grace. Spirit to stand. Arumalize the all praises due to the Orishas. This is a deity of your destiny, a prophecy and wisdom, a guide to human life through evil. Many people in your bloodline know that you are destiny. I'ma look for where you call it. Got somebody want to wish you well. You've suffered enough all these years, somebody saying. Somebody that's facing karma wants you to wait for the biggest mistake that they were given 3 reasons not to do what they did. And didn't commit, because you didn't commit any violations. You were just protecting yourself. So I hear about a Libra. Yeah, a practitioner that's involved. Backfires for everyone. They came for you and got stopped in their tracks. Destructive energies approaching someone. The heart finally can breathe without fear. You speak with intention. Somebody know that you're telling the truth. They were trying to tap into your emotions and you start spilling the beans on them. You have renewed and you have vibrant hope. So whatever they did with this sand and this crescent moon, baby, power changed the connection to something greater. And the cycles of life, they were trying to switch some things around for you, baby. But you are a healer. It's coming from every direction. You are healing, folks. Mentally, spiritually, physically. Somebody can't get away with anything. They want to say they selves from this karma, but you're divinely collective. You are the divine collective. If somebody saw, they sold for fame. So the fates clash. You are no longer reachable. You have detached. Somebody just need to wish you well. These been the people in your bloodline. But they wanted you to be sad or something. These been the people in your bloodline. Yeah, because they were trying to play off of your emotions. You ain't got nothing else to give. What's going on? Spirit understand how you feel. That's the only person that actually give a fuck about how you feel. You feel me? Because the previous years and the years past showed that somebody sold their soul. And they could give a flying fuck or otherwise. Somebody definitely watching you. Watching how renewed you is. Vibrant. Got the hope. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Somebody know that you got boundaries set. So avoid taking in money for anyone you don't trust at this time. Especially somebody that's always so fame. What's going on here? The truth is revealed. So somebody did sell their soul for fame. You are no longer reachable. You have detached. Yeah, you're the flower, honey. You have bloomed. And it's revealed. So somebody want to give you your flowers because you're supposed to be sad. Experiencing paranormal activities and poltergeists. So somebody's haunted. Because you are the divine agent. Spirit understands you and you got spirit ancestors or reachers around you. Yeah, they can't believe it's over. They did so much stuff on you guys in the previous years and the years that had passed. You breaking cycles now though. And they didn't believe you and they didn't believe that you would be able to break these cycles. Orisha God you is there. The Orisha of the volcanoes, the wilderness, and deep rivers. He is associated with the untamed natural powers, the physical endurance. You know, the natural disasters that's going on right now. They've been watching you this whole time, the Orishas. All praise due to the Orishas in the surveillance calendar. Because, see, somebody wanted to be relevant. Yeah, they know they went too far. But you, Kaleta, you stand 10 toes down. What I'm talking about. If you don't stand up for something, you will fall for anything and you ain't standing for shit. And this person swore to an allegiance and working for this demon for all eternity. So avoid taking money from this individual. Spirit is saying yes. Because they believe it. They know they went too far. Foundations is getting shooketh. Yeah, they found out about 3 years ago. And now it's happening to them. Because no powers of darkness can destroy you, divine agent. Yeah, they do not return to old thinking. Do not go back to old habits or old doubts. And trust your feelings. Because there's an energy vampire on your head, baby. And at all times, in an all-time high-ass audacity. Yeah, they trapped with health problems and shit. And the health problems was a wake-up call they're not welcome. They wanted distance